It's your girl back at it like that jackrabbit. Dudes, okay? Back with a collective energy read. If your sign falls out the deck and they have no correlation to you, it may be somebody that you're having energy exchange with, as well as you may also have an ancestor message here. Don't forget to hit like and share, as well as subscribe so you know next time that I post. Ask for divine love, light, protection over these decks. Show us what we need to see, my divine. Collective energy read, please. Collective energy read. All right. Split the deck. All right. Show us collective energies, what we need to see, my divine, please and thank you. Please and thank you, my divine. Anything else, my divine, please and thank you, collective energies. All right. Somebody think your love is the bomb, baby. Bomb, baby. Okay? And somebody's trying to get on alcohol to start acting crazy on everyone. This is how they always act. Okay? Alright. I'm gonna reshuffle this deck too, because alright, let's see if we should go from the top. Should we go from the bottom? Alright. Somebody wants to really be there for you, no games. Somebody really wants to be there for you, no games. Aquarius male, you could be this Aquarius male. Somebody wants to be there for you, no games. They were trying to get somebody to cyberbully you of this group. Cyberbully. I'm picking up on a group. And when things kept going wrong in their life, that was God's warning to them to leave you alone. Somebody who claimed to really want to be there for you, no games, that was cyberbullying you. Somebody who could have stayed in Fresno in the past, Fresno, that goes horseback riding in Fresno. That knows somebody named Games, okay, are always trying to talk to people for games. Take it how it resonates. And somebody's getting ready for the crazy house out here. There's somebody who thinks that your love is the bomb, baby. Bomb, baby. And there now could be a possible fugitive on the run. Fugitive on the run that likes to take O-baths, okay? And like knows this person they talk back to that goes a horseback riding. They were pretending to go to work, when you were around them. And this was nothing but Resident Evil, okay, with this group. This is the Umbrella Corp, okay, a pharmacy, a pharmacist, something about a virus, okay, from from human into zombies. These people are zombie-like, okay, with animalistic behavior. Resident Evil. And when things kept going wrong for these Resident Evil people, that was their sign and warning from God to leave you alone. With this person that said they really want to be there for you, no games. Somebody is now a missing person, or they know something about this missing person. And they were sending in music for programming for games. And a family member or ex-lover. You're this person that could pay it forward, okay? Somebody knows that you pay it forward. And somebody in this group is now caught up being a fugitive on the run. They're mad because you're getting all the attention right now. Are they speaking to this person that's mad because you're getting all the attention right now? And they could have did some kind of recordings of you, okay? And you could be this missing person. The contract is now null and void, having no force or bounding power or validity, okay? A contract out here is now null and void with something that was did in Fresno. And with this fugitive on the run, something about Lady T, Tina Marie, Mary Christine Brockett, somebody born March 5th, 6th, or 7th. 1956, 57, or 58. Somebody from Santa Monica, or somebody named Monica from California, and somebody named born December 26th, 27th, or 28th. Something about 2000 to 2002. A songwriter, a singer, a musician, a record producer. Okay. It was something about skeletal remains being found at a location. This could be located out in the country. Skeletal remains were found, okay, of something that this somebody you could have stayed in foster care or foster home with, okay? Skeletal remains were found. These were resident evils, and they was all up in a Snapchat discussing something with this masculine energy. That could be an Aquarius male or having in his chart. They were a part of doing this insurance fraud, and this insurance fraud they could have put out on you. Contract is now null and void, okay? And they could have did this with somebody they know from Fresno. And they were doing something with these adults that are 18 years or older, or they was putting these insurance fraud on 18 and older, okay? Once they start hitting 18, this is when they start placing this fraud insurance, or they could have did this to you once you turn 18. And they was sending somebody of this group messages as you. Okay, this could be somebody that you could have had some kind of partnership with or sexual relationship. It's something also linked to you in Fresno, Texas. I said Texas. So Texas could be relevant, but something that was left to you in the 1700s that belongs to you now has this person being a fugitive on the run, and it could be a property or piece of land that belongs to you. They were doing something with these lesters, these molesters out here. Okay, these lesters with gangs or for gangs. With somebody who has a misdemeanor, a minor wrongdoing, or you could be this person that could have been around these type of people that could have a misdemeanor or minor wrongdoing out here. And they're mad because you're getting all the attention. And when things kept going wrong in their life, there was a warning from God to leave you alone. These resident evil people, Mendez. I believe it's the Gaines and Mendez is the first names on the board. And everything you have experienced has brought you closer back to God. FC quote. This is my quote. Okay, everything that I personally experienced in the collective energies that was around me in my community has brought me closer to God. Okay? And he was not interested in her. They were trying to send this dude in that was really not interested in the collective, okay? That was jealous because you're getting all of the attention. And your real brother sent in a Hispanic hitman sharpshooter your way. And he could be this Aquarius male that was in the Snapchat discussing it. They were discussing it around lunchtime. Okay, and they also was discussing something that had happened with this judge that gave a child away to a parent with a history of DWI around lunchtime. This is when they was discussing this, and they had put this fraud insurance on you, and they've been placing this on you since you've been age 18. And whatever contracts they was doing in the courts or with this insurance is now null and void. And it has one of these people that's now a fugitive on the run. And it's something that was linked to you and your family since the 1700s. You could have been a part of this adoptive care, foster home, or foster care. You could have been seen on recordings, as well as some kind of skeletal remains that's about to be found out here. You were dealing with lesters of the community, okay? And when things kept going wrong for this group, that was a warning from God to leave you alone. Okay, they went to this dark priest on you, and this could be now a missing person. They could have did something to this dark priest, okay? And it could have been caught on recording with this person that was going through a separation at the time. It says, separate, what we gotta do, separate. I'm talking about me and you. Okay, you could have been dating this dude and you knew he was not interested in you as being this feminine energy. Okay, and you could be this feminine energy that could pay it forward, or they speak about how you do. And they were talking about you with some church-going folks. Some church-going folks, or you could be a part of these church-going folks. With Bill, okay, or they was talking about a bill somewhere, okay? And you could have been 18 or older at the time, okay? Bill. And they was doing something with Little Miss Attitude out here. Little Miss Attitude, she always got an attitude. Okay, Bill, Little Miss Attitude, Fresno, 1700s. Okay, these Resident Evils, this foster care, and these recordings. A missing person, and this person that went to the dark. Priest, Aquarius male, a real brother who sent in a Hispanic sharpshooter your way, as well as they've been discussing you in some kind of Snapchat out here. With Dryer, okay? Dryer is the last name. Remember Mendez as well, okay? And we have Games. And this is a group that cannot be trusted, okay? They cannot be trusted. These church-going folks, they cannot be trusted, okay? These Resident Evils cannot be trusted. This person that claims to be really there for you, okay, no games, cannot be trusted. Rose, okay? Rose could be, these could be your names, or this could be somebody of this group, okay? Take it how it resonate, but somebody is doing something to the little children, or they could have did something to you as a little child, okay? Tina Marie energy is out here as well. Shanice could have been paid to do something, or your name is Shanice, okay? And good things will happen very soon to you, okay? After you were being attacked by your real brother who sent in a Hispanic sharpshooter your way and was discussing this with him in the Snapchat, okay? Shonda. And he loves you. She knows, okay? He loves you. She knows. And this could be a female with crunchy panties. Wears crunchy panties, okay? And it's one of these people of this group that could be a pedo, okay? And a pedo, okay? Used a natural disaster to take someone out, okay, of this group, okay? And this could be somebody with crunchy panties. Somebody you were raised around has passed away and they not letting you know, okay? Somebody that could have had crunchy panties of your family, okay? Or used a natural disaster to take someone out that knew this people that was doing explicit things to children, has passed away and they not letting you know. Contreras, okay? Contreras. They know you're about to receive some kind of happiness out here, okay? Now that you know, or somebody's getting ready to come in to tell you this, that this person has passed away and this is going to bring you happiness. Okay, this person could have been making your life a living hell when they was alive. They were nothing but an inspired hater, okay? And this chick that knows that he loves you, she's an inspired hater. This priest, dark priest, is an inspired hater of you, okay? Remember, they're part of these Resident Evils. And somebody had unprotected fornication with somebody who has an incurable, okay? One of these people, this person that is mad because you're getting all the attention, okay? And this dude that's not interested in her, and could be some of these church going folks with this person they know that could have went through a separation that cannot be trusted, okay? All right, and your ex stole your money through friends of the course, then took your money and paid for a wedding and a ring with the same woman he was cheating on you with, and she wanted your life. He's about to take an L, okay? This could be pertaining to an ex as well that stole some money from you with this group, okay? And remember, the judge gave this parent with a history of DWI, okay, the child, okay? And they was hanging around these family members that was Lesters out here, and they was doing love spells on you while on vacay with someone else, okay? It could have been this person that they cheated on you with, okay? Remember, one of these people is now a fugitive on the run, and somebody hiding out in the country. They was doing something with an ex-mother-in-law, and this ex-mother-in-law could have weird tendencies towards children, okay? Or know someone who do it, a family. And somebody don't know anything, okay? So they don't know anything. This ex of yours and this ex-mother-in-law, they don't know anything, so they don't know what to attack right now. They're working with these group of Lesters in the community. And your karmic father is now on his last leg, okay? He is now on his last leg, this karmic father. They could have been putting this insurance fraud on you since you've been 18, trying to take you out to cash out on you. And dudes on an app are talking like females baiting dudes in to spend money online gaming. Okay, this is what they be doing. They be fish baiting dudes online and sending messages as you. So one of them could have used your images on a website, okay, or a gaming site. And you could be this person that everything that you have experienced has just brought you back to God. FC quote. Okay, these were members and fellow covenant families that have been trying to attack you with this organization and group with your real brother who's sitting in this sharpshooter working with your ex that was working with this judge, okay? And whatever contracts they filed to steal this money from you through friends they knew in the court is null and void. Remember, they was putting this insurance fraud on you as well, okay? And this parental figure that you could have been in foster care or foster home with been doing this since you've been 18, trying to take you out and while putting insurance fraud on you. And one of these people that was working with this group works at the local police department, okay? And when things kept going wrong, this was a sign to leave you alone. This was God warning them to leave you alone, okay? Electrician, okay? Electrician was doing something with your real brother who sent in this Hispanic hitman sharpshooter. And they was giving them... Nah, I'm not going to say that. Remember, they getting caught up in this Snapchat too, okay? They know somebody named Boother, okay? Boother. And they will get caught up in a court of law, okay? Whatever they filed as far as this ex trying to steal and stole his money from you with these resident evils, okay? And your brother, your real brother trying to do this, get this hitman sharpshooter to come your way, working with these court officials, okay? They will get caught up in a court of law, okay? With your ex's girl or whoever this is, okay? They was doing something with a tow truck driver as well out here, a tow truck driver. And they was a part of this trio group. And they was doing something with a washed up rapper as well, a washed up rapper. Okay, and a family member put hidden cameras in your home, okay? This family member could have put a brother could have put hidden cameras in your home, okay? Working with his ex. And they could have been watching you a couple of blocks over. They was getting somebody to watch you a couple of blocks over, okay? And he's sleeping with your gal, fool, okay? Somebody was sleeping with somebody gal out here with this trio, that work with this trio. Okay, you could be a part of these Afro intergalactic beings that is has something in the Antarctica. And this is technology that belongs to your ancestors, okay? Several days of daylight, because the ships and the technology they keep in hidden, natural charge with the earth and the sun moon cycles, okay? So they have to keep freezing this, okay? This is somebody who slept with your gal and know about this, okay? And do not forgive them. Okay, do not forget these people who keep trying to hide that you this Afro intergalactic being that had these ships and technology that belongs to you through your ancestors, okay? And you could be this person that could have had a misdemeanor or minor wrongdoing, and they've been trying to take and steal from you with this ex and these foster care people, okay? And they had your real brother sent in the sharpshooter to take you out somewhere, okay? And they was working with these people at the local police department and these family members who put these hidden cameras in your home as well, okay? These people claiming like they want to really be there for you, but they were setting you up the whole time. A trio, Boother, a tow truck driver, okay? And they is about to get caught up in the court of law with whatever they did with your ex. These was inspired haters, okay? And he loves you, she knows. Shonda, Quanteras, Shanice, Tina Marie, Rose, Mendez, Dryer, Gaines, this fugitive on the run, this person that's always taking hoe baths, somebody that goes horseback riding, some about Fresno, Texas, and some about 1700, okay? This real brother was in a Snapchat setting you up. They went to this dark priest. It's something about a missing persons out here, okay? That's important. They was doing spells and also recording you inside your home. That's where these recordings is coming up at. They was doing something with these church-going folks as well. And these group members could not be trusted. And then one of them could have had unprotected fornication with somebody with an incurable disease. Okay? And they cannot be trusted. Okay, you need to, they mad because you're getting all the attention out here. This karmic father on his last leg. This dude be scamming gamers, okay? And they were sending messages as you, collective. And someone of your past has passed away. They're not letting you know. They was working with his ex-mother-in-law and his ex to come up against you and this person with crunchy panties, okay? They don't know what to attack right now because they don't know nothing, okay? And they was using a natural disaster to try to take you out at some point, or with one of these people that knows these people that is do explicit things towards little children. Okay, they was pretending to go to work all the damn time. These was fellow covenant families and organization groups coming against you with this judge that helped take this child away from you with this idiot. Okay, to have DWI. Okay, that you have a child with, okay? And they were sending this music for the programming, and somebody out here is getting ready, that was sending messages as you, getting ready to go to the crazy house, okay? Little Miss Attitude, Bill is out here. They was trying to stop your happiness out here by trying to steal with your ex, okay? Remember, it was some kind of skeletal remains found out here. Let's see what's going on with these skeletal remains. Skeletal remains, my divine. Yeah, okay, something about a candle maker, okay? And it could have been pertaining to this person that knows you have divine protection around you, because the divine has been protecting you the whole time. Remember, God was warning them when things kept going left to leave you alone. This is this person that have a dark, gloomy home that need to let some light in. They be talking to this group of 8, and one of them could have a front lace or wear wigs all the time. This was an older person that was working with somebody that was 36, 37, or in their 40s, or 63, 64. Somebody 86, 87. Somebody 83 or 84, born in them years, take it how it resonate, okay? And they thought they had unalived the victim of the past, okay? Where these skeletal remains is going to be found, okay? A man could have been definitely involved with doing this, and your mother was a part of these skeletal remains that's about to get found somewhere, okay? And they are upset because you was a no-show to meeting up with them so they could try to set you up. These people are complete idiots, okay? Including this foster mother, okay? They was trying to stop your new beginnings, stop you from having some kind of fertility or growth, okay? And they've been trying to stop this since you've been age 2 to 3, yeah, with this adoptive or step parent out here. Okay, and they was trying to get this person to invite you to this mansion party to do something towards you. Okay, because remember they had this insurance fraud on you, and they was using these family members to come up against you of the past, and one of them could like bounce music. This is a family member, and you was a no-show to whatever they tried to invite you to. It was a setup. Okay, if they invited you out somewhere, it was a setup. Remember, because this is a part of the same group that be always up in this Snapchat trying to find ways to set you up to steal with your ex. Okay, this money, while setting up these hidden cameras in your home. Okay, let's see who was doing this insurance fraud. Insurance fraud. Yeah, they was doing it with this Gemini. Okay, and this confirmation on this judge was working with your other parental figure with a DWI history. This Gemini was helping with this insurance fraud somewhere. A Gemini energy. Okay, and it's gonna be something found on a camera or SD card that it had its insurance fraud information on it. Okay, you can find it in one of this trio's houses. Okay, they always hang in this group of 3. They mad because you don't plan on living your life in fear. Okay. And their hearts are way past dark. That's why they resident evils now. They was a part of this bank fraud and this account that was putting your name while trying to commit this insurance fraud on you, collectors. One of them do roller skating, okay? Masculine energy. Somebody 65, 56, 57, 58 are born in them years. Somebody in their 70s. They was trying to come in and poison you. Okay, for a feminine energy that you knew of the past that knows that you're not coming back, that's still trying to send people in to harass you currently. They was doing something or generating something on this AI, okay? As well as they was doing something with an underage boy, 8, 9, or 10, okay? In a cabin with the letter A. And it's going to be found out this coming week, whatever they've been doing, okay? It's going to be found. Remember, they got this SD card, a camera with some hidden, something that's hidden in one of their zip bags, okay? Whatever they was doing in this cabin, okay? And they was the same group that was doing this insurance fraud, a part of these Resident Evils, okay? Let's see what the contract has been null and void, okay? And it's going to be a lesson learned for this group, okay, committing crimes in the courts, okay? They tried keeping you silent, okay? And it's a lesson learned, okay? These contracts are now null and void. There is no negotiation here because you didn't have a heart, okay? And you knew that these people were heartless in this community and of these courts, and you knew that real change had to start with you, okay? You could not rely on these community members to do what's right. Yeah, because they was too busy working with your karmic foster parent that's been trying to abuse you your whole life, okay? And as well as sending messages as you to other men or women online, okay? And whoever this is getting ready to come in and tell you about this parental figure that is just recently passed away and they not letting you know, they was trying to send somebody in that was supposed to come sleep with you to give you this STD to make you sick for this parental figure that you stayed in a home with. Okay, it's gonna be a plot twist to whatever they plotting out here. Okay, it's been past knowing that this digital footprints or whatever this person that you could have stayed in the home with did, a father figure or Aries. Okay, that could be born the 10th or 11th, or somebody that is a Libra. Okay, they have some kind of military background or military intelligence background that could have been doing something against you. They was also working with this person that worked at this printer company. Okay, and somebody that could be 54, 55, 56, 90, born in 94, 95, or this would something could have transpired in a hallway pertaining this country singer. Okay, I'm picking up on an old past timeline right now. Okay, and they was trying to be forceful towards this person with whatever they was doing. Okay, and they know that you could be somebody that could pick up on this. Yeah, it was something that they was doing with a diabetic that could have been picking up on something. This person could be 74, 75, or born in them years 47 or 48. Okay, and they was working with this family member that could have had a hosting job of the past. Yeah, of your adoptive mother's family. Okay, that was coming in against you. Okay, and these people, this adoptive mother's family could all have some kind of health issue. Okay, incurables, okay, with a queen. A mother looks sickly, okay? Yep, it's a change coming to this group of 5 that tried to get you in these false court cases to work with this ex to steal his money from you, okay? Yeah, they wanted your wealth that could have been left by a mother figure, okay? Or your mother figure's lover, okay, to you. Or something like that, okay? Somebody is Aquarius out here. Somebody is a Libra. Somebody is a Gemini. Double confirmation on Gemini. They was trying to get you drugged out of your mind at this location while trying to send you in a handler. Okay? And it's an old hooker out here hating on you. And this is confirmation in this read. Okay? They mad because you speak the truth. Okay? This old hooker is mad because you speak the truth. And it's a confirmation tonight of whatever they've been up to with these courts dealing with this ex of yours. Okay? And trying to get you a misdemeanor. They always in all these things that transpired in your life. This ex had everything to do with it, and this mother figure out here. They should be considering all their options right now before acting with this masculine energy that they could have had a love affair, or your ex, they was having a love affair. This mother was, okay, and trying to be a kiss A2 of the past. Okay, and they was also working with this Aries energy of the past as well. Okay. And another mother figure that could be a Pisces. Okay, they could have lived in a home with them at one point back in the day. Okay, they thought they took this Pisces mother out. Okay, and these group had settled amongst the group to have these activities towards this mother figure. Okay, with a roofer. Okay, they always in on robbing you. Okay, they always in on robbing you. Okay, with people that you stayed in a home with, number 4, and the letter A, okay? And it's parental figure that was smoking on you when you was children, okay? In a car with the windows rolled up. Somebody who owned a bowling alley, you or them, okay? Take these energies, how they resonate. They was a part of doing this false imprisonment on you, and they was trying to harvest your energy while you were sitting in this cell unlawfully, okay? This judge that gave this child to a parent with a history of DWI in these courts, yeah, they was trying to come between whatever you bonds you had at the time with other people that could help you out, okay? This is why they got to go around lying, saying something wrong with you, okay? They was working with a dark energy, Gemini, okay? And somebody that was born in March, okay? And everything was caught on camera what this group was doing to you behind the scenes, or they could have tried you at this bowling alley, okay? And everything was caught on camera as well as what they did to you as an underage girl, okay? It's caught on camera somewhere. Remember, they was putting these, also putting these hidden cameras in your home, okay? And you the source of joy. Okay, and they was getting their coming friends to come in towards you, and they blew it. Okay, this coming friend they sent in, blew it. Okay, working with your ex. Okay, for the Scorpio, you could have stayed in the home with somebody 47, 48, or 49. Okay, they know this pipe fitter, somebody 74 or 75 were born in them years. Okay, and they had something sitting in a basket, an item they could have pawned to this child. Okay, with this masculine energy. Okay, a part of this group that was doing this domestic terrorism on you, working with this ex with friends of the court, okay? Domestic terrorism, getting you illegally in prison, okay? And getting stuff put on your record, okay? Just messing with you for no damn reason. This is what they've been doing to steal this money. Remember, they had this fraud insurance on you. Okay, these contracts out here are becoming null and void. These ain't nothing but domestic terrorism they was pulling on you with an energy, vampire energy that could be a feminine energy. Okay, a mother figure. This could be this adoptive or this mother-in-law. Okay, because they both out here with this ex, as well as your bio brother. Okay, that helped send this sharpshooter in your way. And they was working with somebody on your platform to try to get it shut down. And they see that no matter how many times they snake you, you still remain strong, brave, and bold as well. Okay? And they constantly keep trying to compare themselves to you with this group that forged your signature on something. Of the course, there's a part of these resident evil people. Okay? As well as they was working with this feminine energy in the hospital that works in labor delivery. I keep picking up on this energy. Okay? They know this person with a letter A in their name. They also can know this dude that's always getting picked up by their friends. Okay, they are unable to digitally or physically read you. One of these karmics just recently got beat up. That thinks that you're going to retaliate. One of these people could be an AKA or you an AKA. That's also what I'm picking up on. Okay? And they was tricking your money off with someone else. Remember, this ex had stole the money from you. Okay, and then whatever woman they was cheating on you with the whole time when y'all was supposed to be building, they took this money they stole from with their friends of the courts and paid for this wedding and this ring. Okay, for the woman that they were cheating or the man they was cheating on you with. Okay, and they was trying to stop you. This ex was trying to stop any kind of divine union coming in or masculine energy coming into you. They want to send in a coven friend. Okay, they had the STD. Yeah, it was a family of 8 that they could have known from the suburbs too. There's some kind of way linked as well as to your ex, or your ex know them. The karmic will not survive what is getting ready to come next. Okay, and they will not bounce back after this. Okay, this fall they about to take, they is not getting. Yeah, they was trying to get you a part of an unalignment, a deadly shooting with this ex. Okay. And you could have asked one of these people for help and they did not give it, okay? You could airbend on one of these people. Somebody that's 65 or 56, okay, or born in them years. You asked for their help, they did not get it. They was trying to set you up with this unalignment, okay? And they knew that you didn't want to fit into that group, and that's why they was working the spell book on you, okay? This is a part of the energies that was working. Okay, you need to keep doing what you love, collective, out here, okay? All right, let me see what else. They wanted you up in your head about something, okay? About this lover, okay? Or what they had going on with other lovers, other community, while trying to steal from you. And using whoever they could, even the people they knew other courts. And they will get caught up in the the court of law, okay, for whatever they was doing with this ex trying to steal from you and this adopted people, okay, and whoever they joined up with that was sending people messages as you. Yeah, one of these female energies, always drinking all the time and always causing conflict. Remember, this is the person, this adoptive mother is the one that's always drinking and start acting crazy on everybody, trying to start conflict in the home. She trying to live in bring up some past nostalgia, trying to do some, it's all for this fortune, okay? So if she reaching out, it's because she's still trying to steal his money, okay? After she tried to isolate you and left you to figure things out, and this is the truth, what I'm speaking right now, okay? This Queen of Cups is his mother energy. That always drink all the damn time, okay? That always bring a conflict wherever she go, okay? Drinking, acting wild. She wanted to come and live in some kind of past nostalgia with you with a 6 of Cups, a masculine energy, or she was trying to send one into you, and they always trying to play on you for your fortune, okay? As well as they was trying to leave you after they took this fortune, they were trying to isolate you and take you out and thwart you, and this is the truth of what I speak right now. Okay, remember your brother sent in a Hispanic sharpshooter. Okay. Yeah, they was trying to get him to come in and betray you. Okay, stab you and take you out. Okay, a 10 towards you. Okay, and they could have been trying to do this or playing this near a blood moon. Okay. They seen that you was in your authentic self. Okay. This is somebody that was younger than you, pretending like they could have been a psychic, okay, or had some kind of, they was in their authentic self, but they was coming up short. Okay, let me see something. Okay, yeah, they was daydreaming of trying to cause you some kind of delays or some kind of complications, okay? They wanted you to be in La La Land and not in your authentic self. These people want to energy swap with you as well. That's when I'm picking up a feminine energy of this group, okay? While they said lying, saying you stole it and swinging on poles. With this person that you could, yeah, they said, and this is somebody who could have been talking about you since you was younger, okay? This could be this adoptive mother, a father figure. Take your energies how they resonate. They was trying to lay these sticks on your back, trying to send somebody in to poison you. Double confirmation on the poison. They could have sent the Leo energy, okay, that was trying to offer up his wand to you, okay? They was a part of this Leo that was sent in trying to give you the wand, was a part of this moon magic done on in deception with this two-faced Gemini or with the same sex lover, okay, with this devil energy or a Capricorn energy you could have stayed in a home with. Your family members was definitely involved, or your in-laws. You offered this couple of the past, they did not want it, okay? Because they are part of this resident evils that wanted what was belonged to you with this ex, okay? And it's parental figure, okay? It's truth that they was being very low vibrational with the Ace of Wands with you, okay? And being very obsessive over this money that was belonging to you with this Aries, this Emperor figure, and this dude that's want to be the King of Pentacles. They was going to this dark priest, okay? And they was trying to do something, hold on to this money, okay? And trying to block it from being seen. So they was casting magic, money magic as well, okay? And trying to stop you from having this strength out here. And they did not want you being able to see the truth, okay? You could be a fortune teller, so they could be trying to block your third eye from tapping into this. But you stay meditating on them, okay? And you emotionally balanced out here, even after they tried to isolate you and leave you out in the cold and poverty, okay? You very inquisitive, okay? Okay, and they could have tried to do something with a water bowl with you. Or they use singing bowls, one of these people. Okay, you very balanced out here, and this is what's going to bring on the victory. And you being standing in your power and standing 10 toes down on stuff is bringing them in a heartbreak, because you self-discipline as well as giving yourself self-care out here, okay? You watching all these cups around you, especially with when it comes to this trio. They tried to do you bad in the back in the gap. Okay, these family members is ex-lover, okay, that you knew they was trying to thwart you, okay? And they wanted you not to have no clarity on the situation, or that they was trying to set you up through these different things, like the courts, through the police precincts, through people they knew, while catfishing others online, trying to get you falsely in prison and in false court cases, okay? All right, this tower has been passed, ready to hit. Okay, it's the ending to this stuff, and it's the ending to this Snapchat out here. Okay, with this Knight of Cups they've been doing, and these reads they've been doing on the Empress. Okay, working with a dark Empress. Okay, they see that you still creating out here, no matter how they feel about it. You still being this great creator. Okay, and you still speaking on while being your authentic self and stepping into your power with it. Okay, you are being seen. Okay, they didn't want you getting this. They didn't want you being seen, so they could have been doing casting stuff against your social media account. All right, while trying to send in people to give you fishy offers so you can let down your defense. Okay, but it never happened. Okay, and they just keep seeing you growing. Okay, and whatever you building is growing. And they still trying to cast this magic, but you still being victorious on it while also being a healer out here. Okay, and that they see you having wish fulfillment and healing from anything of the past, about to receive this victory. And these could be lovers of your past as well, okay? Or your lovers that was being lovers with your family member, okay? They see that you giving yourself self-care out here, still developing, still winning, okay? It looked like the law officials are getting ready to come in to somebody of this group that was obsessing over what was yours with this foster parent while they was trying to unalive you. This could be somebody you could have a young child with or a preteen with, okay? And they was trying to put you in a hermit mode and put your pockets on drought while stealing your money, okay? Remember, because they had did this wedding with this lady they was cheating on you with when y'all was together, okay? Took your money, bought them a ring, and did it big at the wedding, okay? Off the money they stole from you, okay? This group, and they was using their friends in the different arenas as far as the precincts and the courthouse to do this towards you while trying to get you sniped somewhere and have part of a deadly shooting, okay? A deadly unalivement while forging your signature on these documents. And they was working with this energy that is an energy vampire, constantly comparing themselves to you, a feminine energy. Okay, but take it how it resonate. But they definitely was working with this adoptive family members. Okay, trying to get you a part of these false court cases and false anything that happened. This mother had everything to do with it. All these foster people. Okay, working with these siblings and in-laws and people they knew from the suburbs. Okay. It was something that could have been left by a country singer or a blues singer. That's what I'm hearing. Or this could be you. But whatever contracts they was doing with this karmic foster parent is now null and void. Okay? Null and void. Yeah, somebody in their 60s. Whatever contract they tried to push through is now null and void. Okay? And they was trying to stop you from having this true love out here in a union with this man or this divine man or woman out here, okay? And they could have paid somebody in labor delivery of the past, this female energy, this foster mother, to do something to you while you was in labor. This who did something to you, okay? Or was trying to pay somebody. And whoever this is that went against you of the past, divine won't be granting you with nothing, okay? Or whatever God you praise won't be granting you with anything, okay? As well as this person that could have ran over a family member, a lover that was all partaking in trying to get you a part of this false court case. I hear. I want to see what happened with the 1700s, please. Yeah, this was when this wealth was left by a mother or left to a mother figure, okay? Somebody had a letter F in their name. Somebody that is Aquarius or a Pisces. Yeah, this negative Gemini was trying to take over what belonged to you, collective. Okay? With a female with dreads. Okay? Somebody could be 42, 43, or born in them years. Somebody 24, 25 out here. This negative Gemini, two-faced Gemini, and his mother figure that could be a Virgo is mad because you keep speaking the truth. And whoever this is with a damn skin knee, they need to be checked out by the CDC. Okay? They all knew about this property and this fortune that was left to you and your family since the 1700s. They mad because you keep speaking the truth about it and you keep confirming it, okay? Confirmations keep pouring out about the situation, okay? You could have been a missing person, okay? But they definitely was working with this ex to do this with you, okay? It's some kind of property that is in the country that belongs to you as well. Let's get one for missing person. Yeah, you just missing person that don't plan on living your life in fear. It's a home that could have been left to you since the 1700s that's in your family that this adoptive father family tried to take over. Okay, through the judicial system or with a Libra. Somebody that is born in 43 or 34. Okay, age or year. This negative Virgo keep pulling popping out, okay? And they pulling up at date night or game night, okay, with this negative Virgo mother figure. Yeah, okay. They not gonna survive whatever fits to come next. Okay, they past losing control. They somebody getting ready for the crazy house out here, okay? They was working with your adoptive parental figure, okay? They know this dude diaper booty. Anything else? Let's close out, my divine. Something about military intelligence out here, okay? And they know it, they cannot easily take you out, okay? You do some kind of airbending, whether you know it or not. Okay, or whatever. Remember, they got this stuff also that's linked to you. You got money linked to you as well as intergalactic technologies that only you and your family can control. Okay, this is what they keep trying to keep hidden. This stuff been coming out heavy, so the ancestors is bringing this up heavy. Yeah, the government was a part of flooding this area where the Aboriginals was. Okay, and they was using foreigners to come over and cast this magic, domestic terrorism. Okay, and everybody they group have an STD, including these foreigners. They bringing over to cast this magic over these Aboriginals to keep this stuff frozen on ice. Okay. I don't know what I did with that card, okay? But yeah, it's definitely there, okay? And do not forget them, collective. Whatever they did to you, do not forget these people. They do not, what they did is catastrophic out here to you and your lineage and your family, okay? And the ones that walked before you, do not forgive none of these people for what they did, okay? Do not forgive them, okay? Because if they did it once, they'll definitely do it again, okay? All right, I think I'm gonna leave it off there, okay? But whatever contracts they are doing, they about get caught up in the court of law for whatever they did with this ex with this stolen money, okay? And it's foster parent, and they losing control at this point, okay? Whatever they was doing with their court friends and these people at the precinct, okay? The contracts are null and void out here when it come to you. These people owe you and need to quit playing with you and your lineage, okay? Point blank, period. They was a part of this insurance fraud and been putting this insurance fraud on you since you've been 18. Remember, you had this land at something near Antarctica that was left to you by your family, okay? And these are upgraded Afro intergalactic beam technology, okay? That is linked to you that's sitting at in Antarctica right now, okay? And whatever it is, it keep heating up, okay? And they keep trying to freeze it, okay? It's just not working, these Resident Evil people, okay? They keep trying to take something from you, and you the one got more sense than all of them, okay? With these foster parents, and remember, this Aquarius male was involved. This could be your real brother that was an op too, okay? He can ride in hell too. And they were sending messages as you. I'm going to leave it off there. You already know you're going to be back at it like a jackrabbit, dude.